Prince Andrew's Read Riot Act by Prince Philip and Charles after nightmare interview. Prince Andrew was once ordered to stop carrying out royal engagements by Prince Philip, it has been reported. The late Queen's husband, who was 98 years old at the time, had retired from royal duties but was still the patriarch of the family. Advising his son on how to handle the Jeffrey Epstein scandal was described as one last family intervention he was keen to execute himself, royal expert Tina Brown wrote in her 2022 book The Palace Papers, the Daily Mail reports. Andrew had been summoned to Sandringham to meet with his father and explain his side of things after his disastrous interview with the BBC's Emily Maitlis on Newsnight. The meeting resulted in the late Duke of Edinburgh asking his son to step down from his royal duties. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. Andrew's Newsnight encounter has been dramatised in the new Amazon Prime show A Very Royal Scandal, which stars Michael Sheen as the Prince and Ruth Wilson as Ms. Maitlis and was released last Thursday. An insider at the royal estate previously told the Daily Telegraph, "There was no screaming or shouting. Philip told him in no uncertain terms that he had to step down for the sake of the monarchy." Philip doesn't like trial by the media, but he's realistic enough to realise that Andrew's actions were a danger to the very fabric of the royal family. They described the conversation as tense and that Philip had told Andrew he had to take his punishment. King Charles, then the Prince of Wales and heir to the throne, used the situation as an opportunity to demonstrate his power in the family too. He had been increasing his number of public engagements while the Queen gradually reduced hers. Charles reportedly read the Riot Act to his younger brother after summoning him to a meeting at the royal estate after returning from a trip to New Zealand. He told Andrew there was no way back into the family in the near future and echoed Philip's request for him to step down from public duties. A source previously told The Sun, "It was all very civilized and calm, but Charles calmly read him the Riot Act and told him there was no way back for him in the near future. Andrew thought he was being treated harshly as nothing has yet been proved against him, but he accepted the decision. He really had little choice." Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson's family living room we never see. The Duke and Duchess of York reside at Royal Lodge at Windsor. Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson might have divorced almost 30 years ago, but the Duke and Duchess of York continue to share a close bond, and the former couple live together at Royal Lodge, a £30 million property in the heart of Windsor Great Park in Berkshire. Prince Andrew and Sarah, both 64, have lived at the royal residence since 2004 when his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, granted the Duke to lease to the property the year prior, under the expectation that renovations would be undertaken to repair, renew, uphold, clean and keep in repair and where necessary rebuild the home. More recently, Andrew's brother, King Charles, is said to be applying pressure on him to vacate the property and instead move to nearby residency, Frogmore Cottage, the former home of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Royal Lodge, a 19th-century Grade II listed building, sits on 90 acres of land and has more than 30 rooms, including 7 bedrooms and a saloon. But we rarely get a glimpse inside the home. One room we never get to see is their family living room. One photo from inside the private royal residency shows how palatial the lounge rooms are at Royal Lodge. There are numerous sofas scattered around the room which are draped in green, pink and red paisley patterns. The room also boasts an enormous Persian-style rug in order to add soft furnishings and comfort underfoot. The ceilings are sky-high and the walls leading up to the room have been kept traditional with arched panels, making way for hanging portraits and paintings. On one wall sits a fireplace centered beautifully between the seating areas, meaning the family can cozy up in front of the fire from time to time. There are candelabras, ornate vases and other trinkets placed along the rim for extra style and home comforts. Meanwhile, an enormous chandelier hangs from the ceiling, adding even more glamour and a touch of royalty. Though it's likely that Prince Andrew and Sarah, Duchess of York, who are parents to Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, have updated the interiors and decor. It's certainly likely that the traditional elements including its regal style have remained to ensure the home holds on to its authenticity. Windsor was one of Her late Majesty's favourite residencies, second only to Balmoral Castle in Scotland. Also on the grounds is a chapel which is dear to the family. Services at the church have been held there in recent times, while Prince Andrew's grandparents King George VI and the Queen Mother regularly worshipped at the chapel while they lived at Royal Lodge during their time as the Duke and Duchess of York. Most notably in modern times, the Duke's eldest daughter Princess Beatrice married Edoardo Mopelli Mozzi there in 2020 in a private ceremony due to social restrictions imposed by the COVID-19 pandemic. A highlight of the space is the late Queen Elizabeth II's life-sized playhouse that still stands on the estate. In 1932, when the Queen was 6 years old, the people of Wales gifted her an incredible life-sized playhouse complete with running water, electricity, a fully functioning kitchen and bathroom, and a living room and bedroom. It's the most glamorous Wendy house ever, but it's really beautiful, and what you're seeing now is after a year's renovation process, explained Princess Beatrice previously in the documentary The Diamond Queen. It's been completely rethatched, new curtains, new wiring, a bit of a spruce up really. All the little china and glass was created especially for the house. Royal fans may notice similarities between Sarah's stunning emerald green gown and one worn by Princess Kate to the 2023 Royal Variety Show performance. By the same designer, Princess Kate's was a teal blue shade called Poseidon, with a jeweled neckline and the same floor-length split sleeves. She accessorized the striking ensemble with items she had previously worn, a J. Crew crystal and pearl earrings, a Jenny Packham Casa lame clutch and Emmy London Rebecca suede pumps. The princess is well known for recycling outfits and accessories. Like Kate, Sarah opted to wear her hair down in a natural, wavy style. The 64-year-old wore her red hair in a side parting and accessorized the look with dangling pearl earrings and 2 simple silver bracelets. Writing on Instagram, she said, "As a longtime ambassador to @TPW_Foundation, I am so excited and honored to be here today in Gothenburg to present the Perfect World Foundation Award. It is inspiring to look back over the years at all these awards have captured, hard work and determination to preserve our planet, its climate and its environments, championed by some truly extraordinary people. Thank you Sir David Attenborough, Dr. Jane Goodall, and HSH Prince Albert II of Monaco, Kristin Davis and many more." She accompanied the words with throwback photos of her attendance at the gala over the years. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.